Let us now complete level 2.2. Level 2.2 is PDS1. This is worth 50 points. This challenge will introduce us to datasets and its members. Click on here. It will open the PDF. Click on the PDS1. This challenge has 9 steps. So let's complete step 1, in which we have to set the high level qualifier. So go to ZOWE, click on MTM, and here click on the magnifying glass. And then in the filter give your user ID. Press the enter key. So all the datasets which start with my user ID are now displayed. So these are all the datasets. When I click on this dataset, I will see the members inside this dataset. So if I click on .jcl, so you will see there is no member inside this PDS. If I click on source, you will see no dataset inside. Currently there are no members inside all of these datasets except .input. Inside input we have 3 more members: merge command, names1 and names2. So the first step is now complete. The second step is to show dataset attributes. Right click on any datasets and select dataset attributes. So if I click on input, right click, show dataset attributes, and you can see all the attributes of this dataset. The name is this one, block size is given, catalog name is also given, it was created on this date, it is currently residing on a 3390 device, it is a partitioned dataset, and all the information is given. The third step is to make a dataset your favorite. To mark a dataset as favorite, go to the dataset and click on star. So this is the work dataset, and then click on star, add to favorites. On the top there is a favorite column, click on it, and you will see the work dataset is now visible in this column. So if I go to MTM 2020 again, and here if I mark the input dataset as favorite, add to favorites, now you can see input has also appeared in the favorites column. So this is how you can favorite a dataset. So step 3 is now complete. Let's go to step 4. We have to switch the qualifier. The qualifier should be mtm2020.public.star. Go to MTM 2020, click on the magnifying glass, give here mtm2020.public.star, and all the datasets which start with mtm2020.public are now displayed. We also have to favorite public.input dataset. So here is public.input. Go to star and add to favorites. And now you will see 3 datasets in the favorites tab: mtm2020 public.input, myuserid.input, myuserid.work. 3 datasets are now favorite. So step 4 is complete. Let's go to step 5. Among all these datasets, we now have to find a dataset which is residing on the volume VPW-RKZ. So let's go to .work, show dataset attributes, and it is residing on VPW-RKC. This is not the correct dataset because we want VPW-RKZ. So let's check one by one all the datasets. Show dataset attributes, and this one is also KRC, so this is not the correct answer. So one by one check all the datasets. The correct answer is mtm2020 public.input. You can see here volume is VPW-RKZ. So this is the correct answer, mtm2020.public.input. Step 5 is complete. Let's go to step 6. Copy and paste. inside this dataset, we have a member called PDS part 1. We have to right click here and click on copy. Then go to your work dataset, which is your user id.work, and give here paste. I will give the same name, that is PDS PART1. Click enter and you will see this dataset was successfully pasted. Same way, copy part 2. So this is PDS part 2. Copy this, go to work dataset, paste it here, give the same name PDS part 2, and you will see a new dataset member PDS part 2 was created. Then go to mtm 2020 public.jcl and copy PDS1 CC80. So this is PDS CC80, copy and paste it into the work dataset. PDS1 CC80. Click on PDS1 CC80 and then we have to submit this job. So right click and click on submit job. Job submitted. After a few moments you can collapse this and open it again. So we will see a new member called PDS1 out. Click on it and you will see this is the content of this dataset. So this member PDS1 out is a concatenation of PDS part 1 and PDS part 2. This is PDS part 1, this is PDS part 2, and when we combine both of these together, this is PDS1 out. So our JCL, this is our JCL, it concatenated both these members into a single member. So step 8 is complete. In the final step, step 9, we have to right click on PDS1 out and rename it. We have to rename it to recipe. So right click on PDS1 out, rename and give it recipe. And you can see it has been renamed. The new name is recipe. And now to complete it, just go to the public.jcl dataset and submit chk job. This is public.jcl, this is chk, then submit job. Job submitted. Then go to jobs, mtm 2020. Here you will see chk, click on it and go to system print and you will see PDS1 is complete and it is showing as correct. So our PDS1 challenge is now complete. Let's move to the next challenge. Here also you can see this is PDS1 and it is now showing one completed activity. So click here, refresh, and you will see PDS1 is complete. Go to the completed tab and you can see here 2.2 is now complete. Let us now go to level 2.3. If you like my videos, then you can support me by buying my mainframe course. After buying this course, you will get 19 hours of mainframe training. This course will teach you COBOL, JCL, vSAM, TSO, ISPF, Unix System Services and CICS. You can watch the free preview before buying my course. Make sure you buy the course using the referral link in the description.